We have our good friend here who is asking, can we use the virtual hook to trade alternating markets? Okay, first of all, you need to understand what is a virtual hook and how this virtual hook is normally used, because if you understand the meaning, I really don't have to answer this question. Yeah, so the virtual hook help us to reduce the number of losses on the demo, that is on the real account, by distributing those those losses that is on the virtual account. So what happens, for example, you on the virtual hook, you can set up like 3 consecutive losses. That means after every 3 consecutive losses, the robot will switch from virtual account to real account and execute a trade, yeah, on that specific volatility. So like the virtual hook is like it's trying to help us make help us to make an entry for each and every trade. So what is actually happening in this case, assuming you are trading market like under 5 and you set up 3 consecutive losses, that means digit 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, one of those 3 of those digits will have appeared consecutively zikiwa zimefuatana. So what will happen the moment you hit those losses, that means those digits appeared consistent, that is consecutively. So it's like you are trying to make an entry point, because ideally if you are trading that is under 5 market and digit 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 appears mara tatu, there are very high chances that tick will go on the lower side, helping you to make a win with the digit 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now if you are, that is how the virtual hook works. Now there's someone who is saying like you alternate you trade with a virtual hook and trade with an alternating market. An alternating market is where, for example, market 1, you can set it something like over 4, market 2 you set it that is over 5. When you are doing something we call alternating, that means you don't need to do any market analysis. Juu unajaribu kubahatisha uone kama utaangukia hiyo tick iaguke side yenye market iko. So like hiyo ni kubahatisha, unabahatisha. But the moment you are using the virtual hook is actually, it's in a way helping you to make like, okay, it's helping you to make what you call entry point by the use of pattern. Because every time, assuming you are trading markets like over 4 and you set something like 4 consecutive losses on the virtual, that means the tick has to play around digit 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yeah, like 4 times. There's a very high possibility that tick will go on the upper side. So it's as if you are trying to make what you call entry points. You are trying to trade using what you call the pattern. So the moment you set these markets as alternating, the virtual hook will not make any sense. So to be on the safe side, don't use virtual hook. Yes, if you go and do it, the system is set in a way that like even if you set like since the virtual hook and alternating system, they operate independently. That means even if you run the virtual hook and the market is alternating, like the robot will still run, but by the end of the day the virtual hook will not make any sense. So avoid using the virtual hook that is on an alternating market, or even when you are switching the volatilities, because the goal of the virtual hook will not be achieved. Yeah, it's that simple. Goodbye.